The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his... QB.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Howell.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Howell now.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it.
And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the...
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
$12 yards on the return that time, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Well, you don't become a two-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles, and Ezekiel Elliott does just that on this latest run.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the 1st as well. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
The RPO always puts the defense in a little bit of a predicament, but when it's Deke and Zach, that probably makes it extra tough, doesn't it?
Predicament. I like that word because when you look at it from the defense's perspective, hard to commit either way, right? Because if you do, you're overcommitting. That's what they call a stressful situation. Many think that Dak should keep the ball more. Built so well, so solid, and running was a huge part of what he did at Mississippi State.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Marr now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Howell's throw complete to Dodson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, Howell loses it.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders.
Right at the 30.
They'll start with a give to Robinson.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now Howell. And that'll fall incomplete. He was... He let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
And that is incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Marr on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. 1 play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. This pass hauled in by Dodson.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Howell's throw complete there to Thomas.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on second down.
Powell. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First down, Howell to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. It's Howell with another throw.
This is brought in by Gibson.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it concluded with the touchdown pass to Antonio Gibson. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Prescott from the gun. Oh, wide open, complete.
And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Prescott to throw it.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Final play of the half. Prescott, the quick slant caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Marr able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the court.
Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
54 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Now making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Marr now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First possession of the second half now for Washington. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 28-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hal throwing on 3rd down here.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Powell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Back to Gibson and another catch for it.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And Hal will throw it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
John Bates from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Hal throwing for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Here's Brian Anger now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Al now to throw it.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, that touchdown certainly looks like the clincher to me.
Probably a little too much to overcome, don't you think?
I would agree. I say at this stage of the game, that touchdown should seal the fate.
Marr on for the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Howell.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Howell, 3rd and goal.
He's got a man, complete. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Certainly not what he was hoping for. Interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
He was brought down by
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And some room to work. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.